Alright, welcome back to Brighter Financial Future. In today's video, I'm just going to give you an update on my thoughts and opinions when it comes to CCIV and the Lucid merger and some possible scenarios that may play out. You don't want to miss this video, so stay tuned. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. This is strictly for fun and entertainment purposes only. Always make sure you do your homework and your due diligence when it comes to investing. It's your money, so don't play with it. Now let's jump right into today's video. Now the reason why I'm doing this video is because on Wednesday there was a dip when it comes to CCIV, and I did some digging, and really it was just more so that the merger is not going to take place anytime soon. The talks are still ongoing, which is a good thing. So no news is kind of good news in a sense that the talks are still happening and CCIV is still in play. So that's the best we can hope for. And the end of the close on Thursday, it was back up to at the 30 mark. So that had me thinking about, well, what are some other companies that had a similar situation when it comes to a merger like this? And the first company that came to mind is Nikola. They were kind of in a similar situation when it comes to CCIV and Lucid, but instead Nikola had VTIQ, was the blank check company for Nikola. Now, before the merger was approved, the stock was around $30 a share. Afterwards, around June 9th, the stock shot up to around $80 and all the way up to $90 depending on the time of day. Now, if everything goes right, we can see CCIV go up to close to $80 or $90 based off of this scenario with Lucid Motors. Now, the difference, in my opinion, between Lucid Motors and Nikola is Lucid Motors has a more solid foundation. So at a minimum, the stock can go up that high or even higher. And I believe it can maintain its value better than Nikola, which is actually... So Nikola stock has dipped all the way down to around $25 depending on the day. And their market cap is about $9.3 billion. So they actually dropped below the $30 mark before the merger. But Nikola has its own issues, and that's for a separate video. I did not invest in Nikola. That's just another story. But I wanted to use them as an example of what can we potentially see if the merger takes place with Lucid Motors, because they kind of have similar stories just when it comes to the merger and are in the EV space. Now, another scenario I wanted to kind of bring up was NIO. Now, NIO stock price is about $57, give or take, depending on the day. And they're actually up for 52-week change. They're up around 1,300%. So NIO is doing really well as a company. They have a market cap of around $89 billion. So you can see just right there that NIO market cap kills Nikola in this scenario. And also long term, they may have a feature, but only time will tell which EV company is going to come out on top. So that's another scenario that may play out. I think Lucid will probably be closer to NIO than Nikola. Now, CCIV currently has a market cap of about $8 billion. Now, keep in mind, I'm really looking at the market cap, not the actual price of the stock in this case, because I see CCIV, aka Lucid, if it merged, I can see the market cap potentially go up closer towards NIO's market cap of around $89 billion. So there's a lot of room and opportunity for Lucid to grow if this merger takes place. Now, the big one is that everyone's comparing it to is, well, I don't know about everybody, but another one possibility is Tesla. Lucid may have the chance to compete with Tesla. I actually did a whole video about Lucid and CCIV. You might want to check that out. I go more in details about that. But right now, I just want to kind of talk about possible scenarios playing out. And when I look at Tesla market cap, it's at about $800 billion. So there's a lot of opportunity for CCIV slash Lucid to grow if this merger takes place at the current market cap evaluation. Even if it just hit the NEO numbers, there's a lot of potential there. It's just who's going to win. So a lot of opportunities. And I just want to kind of talk about what I decided to do in this case, because these are all the scenarios if everything goes right. Now, if the merger doesn't take place, potentially CCIV stock could go down all the way to closer to $10. And that's not a risk I wanted to take at this moment. I'm up 100% when it comes to CCIV to stock. And one of the things that I like to do when I am up this much this soon is take out my principal, which I did, plus take a little bit of profit as well and leave the rest as the house money playing the game. So in this case, I did decide to cash out my principal and take about 30 to 40% profit. And I left the rest of my stock into CCIV because I still believe the merger may happen. I think it might happen further down the line, maybe March, April, or maybe sooner. No one really knows because everything is just rumor and speculation. And that's the reason why I decided to do the moves that I did, because at the end of the day, I'm more of a value investor, a dividend play investor, and index funds. I do play around a little bit when it comes to spec stocks, growth stocks, and what I consider more risky stocks or speculative stocks, or even specs in this case. But my overall goal is to make sure to protect my principal, because I learned earlier on investing in Bitcoin and other things earlier on, I was a lot riskier. There's a lot of risk and reward, but I'd rather follow Warren Buffett rules. Follow rule number 1, don't lose money. And rule number 2 is don't forget rule number 1. Every dollar counts and every dollar is a soldier to make me more money. And I don't want to be a sore winner. And even if this stock just increased tenfold, I'm totally okay with that, because it's better to win $1 than lose $1. That's it. That's just my thoughts and opinions right now on CCIV. I'm definitely going to keep a watch on it. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. It really helps the channel. Comment, share the video, and definitely hit the subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button. Yes, you over there watching this YouTube video, hit subscribe, and peace. Have a good one.